Hi, I'm Courtney Uncooked here with Rasta Claus.
Ja.
And today we're going to show you how to make raw vegan Powerade. You're going to love it, so stay tuned.
Blessed.
I'm Courtney Uncooked, cause that's how I like my food. The vitamins and the minerals, you know they all get through. Absorb into the body so that nothing gets lost. When you start eating raw of your health, you'll be the boss. Raw vegan for my health, and you know that health is rough. To help you stay your best, we will welcome special guests. So let's go make a recipe and have lots of fun. Your healthy living journey has just begun, cause I'm Courtney.
Hi, I'm Courtney Uncooked here with Rasta Claus.
Blessed greetings.
And we are so excited to show you this raw vegan Powerade. Now, Rasta Claus, I hope you don't get upset with me. I know you're used to your homemade almond milk every year and your raw vegan peanut butter cookies, but this year, with everything that's going on, Rasta Claus, we gotta keep it healthy, and you're getting celery juice.
We need to keep it natural.
Yes. Are you okay with getting celery juice?
I'm 100% okay with
It's
natural.
not gonna get me on the naughty list?
If it comes from the earth, I'm in.
I'm so excited to show you this, but before we get started, I just can't help but noticing, Rasta Claus, you look great. I haven't seen you in a few years. Like, what have you been doing?
Well, I've gone vegan.
Okay,
So
great.
that's definitely helped my lifestyle.
awesome.
My vitality.
I see you lost a lot of weight. You
It's
shaved
the
your
ital.
beard.
Ital.
Ital is
Free the
vital.
beer.
Yeah.
Little bit of freedom.
Okay. Good. Well, you look great. But so this is
Aw.
just gonna.
So do you, Courtney Uncooked.
Thank
Aw,
you.
You're so sweet. I'm so happy to be here.
Thank you. I'm so glad you're here. And this is just going to complement your healthy lifestyle even more, because I know you're going to all these houses, down all these chimneys, breathing all this stuff up. You got to stay on top of your game. And celery juice is going to help you do that. And I actually found out about this because I was coming back from Florida a few months ago. And at the beginning, when I got in my car, I felt great. By the time I got home, 12 hours later, I did not feel good. And I kept hearing celery in my mind. So I went to my Audible app where I listen to books, and I just typed in book on celery, and a ton of books came up, and I picked the one that was most listened to by Anthony Williams, The Medical Medium. And that guy is a genius. I love him. I love all of his books. Celery juice, I don't know if you know this, Rasta Claus, celery is not a vegetable. It's actually an herb.
Ooh, Rasta Claus loves herbs.
That's why I thought you would like this, Rasta Claus.
Oh,
Plenty
thank
of
you.
herbs here. And celery juice just isn't any old fruit juice. It's medicine. It's an herbal medicine.
Food is medicine.
Yes, and it acts just like an antibiotic in your body. There's only two differences between celery juice and an antibiotic. One, you don't build up an immunity to it. And two, it only kills bad bacteria and none of the good bacteria. So it's a miracle. I'm glad that I found it. So I listened to that book. I downloaded it and started listening to it on my way home from Florida. I listened to it the next day. I'm a celery expert now. I went out, juiced a bunch of celery, chugged it, ate nothing, drank nothing but celery juice for like 24 hours, and then I was fine. So I highly encourage you to get Anthony Williams' book about celery, or listen to it on Audible like I did, and you can become an expert. But it's super simple to make. You're just gonna cut off 1/4 to 1/2 inch of the stalk.
And where do you generally source your celery from?
Okay, so I get my celery from my local Harris Teeter, and they order me a case of organic celery a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
How would someone set up a delivery like
Well,
that?
you just have to go to your grocery store and ask. But you really should juice your celery juice every single day and consume it, especially if you're sick or if you have an ailment. Praise the Lord, I don't have anything going on with me, so I actually juice my celery juice for the entire week, consume it every day. But if you've got something going on, you definitely want to do this daily if possible. The Medical Medium actually designed a juicer that is made for celery juice, and that's the Omega 900, and it's a masticating juicer that acts like a chewing, like your mouth chewing, and it just crushes the juice. It's beautiful juice.
Well, I saw you had it on earlier.
I get about an extra container like this from every juice, so it really pays for itself in no time with the extra juice that comes out of here. So this juicer is also good for any hard vegetables you have, like beet juice or ginger, anything hard. This thing is just a dream.
Well, I'm excited to see how this thing operates.
Yeah.
Wow, it's kind of just chewing it away. Just
Yeah.
like you hear it, it's like chomp, chomp, chomp.
And you can look at it, and it's just
I'm watching
chewing
the
it up.
juice just come out of the bottom. And this is real interesting. Generally, look at this pulp. I've tried in the past making just vegetable juice, and the pulp is usually a little bit wetter, and this seems drier.
So this pulp is actually going to be really dry because it's squeezing and masticating the celery and getting out every last bit of juice. That's why I was saying earlier how I get an extra thing of
Yeah,
juice
that's nice.
every time. Yeah, so we're just going to turn this on. And Rasta Claus, what kind of vegetable prefers to live in a basement?
Ooh, that's a tricky one. I'm not exactly sure.
A celery.
Ha 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 ha.
All right. And I like to cut the leaves off. I think the leaves give it a bitter taste, and I just don't like it. So I cut the bottom off, I cut the leaves off, and that's it. And Rasta Claus,
Yes.
why did the gardener quit his job?
Why did the gardener quit his job?
Because his salary wasn't high enough.
Oh, 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 that's funny.
Thank you, Rasta Claus. All right. I'll just keep feeding this to you.
Alrighty.
And so after I juice all my celery, then I like to strain it, and I just double up my strainers and do it twice to get all the pulp and the grit out. And that's it. Put it in this jar, drink it, call it a day. And I recommend this. It's just like Gatorade. You know, it's going to give you those electrolytes if you're out doing a bunch of yard work or at the beach and you just get hot or overheated, or you just want to be refreshed. You definitely want to consume celery juice. It is nature's electrolytes. It's awesome. Okay, we've got our container here about full. So I'll just let you, Rasta Claus, take this juice and then strain it through my double strainers and just into this nice bowl. Perfect. Perfect. And look at all that's in there. Yeah, so you don't want
just
that.
pulp.
So yeah, it's nice to drain that out. And it's really important to note that you do not want to add anything to your celery juice. Not water, not lemon, not apple. You want to drink pure, unadulterated celery juice so that you don't disturb the quality of the sodium salt clusters, because the sodium salt clusters are what go in and scrub the things that are wrong with our body. If you don't have a juicer yet, ask Rasta Claus to bring you the Omega 900, because I'm going to tell you, Rasta Claus, celery juice is truly the gift that keeps on giving. Let's toast Rasta Claus to what?
World peace.
World peace.
World peace.
What else is there?
There's nothing else.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, man.
Woo! Me and Rasta Claus are drinking Vegan Powerade.
Yeah, man.
It'll give you lots of energy so you will never fade. It's got just one ingredient, and that's celery juice. So you know that it's simple to make and there is no excuse. I drink this juice every single day. It keeps me healthy during the holidays. No, you don't need a stove or an oven to cook. Just a blender, dehydrator, and some Courtney